Hello and welcome to Creative Cake Making live on Ideal World. If you have just joined us, I'm Howard. In a moment, we're catching up with Lisa Scott, our very, very new guest. And we're talking about cake making. And if you know a cake maker and they're not watching Ideal World, I suggest you make the phone call, get them to tune in. We're talking about some very, very special products. We're talking about cakes and decorating cakes, and we have some incredible gadgetry. But, of course, I couldn't do this on my own. We do have the one and only Lisa Scott with us. It's good to see you.
Nice to meet you.
Now, the first thing I want to talk about is your brand, because we're very, very proud to have you here. Tell us about you and the brand, Gourmet Gadgetry.
We're a very new brand, and we've only been going for a year. Myself and a friend started the business up just over a year ago. We've got a passion for fine foods and creating and making cakes and having fun in the kitchen.
And that's what it's all about. And in this hour, we're having fun. We're looking at some incredible gadgetry at a reduced price. And, of course, it's very, very easy to place an order. Now, here at Ideal World, people can either place an order on the phone lines, 09056 48 48 48, or if you see something you fancy, you can place an order on our very busy website. That's idealworld.tv. Make a note of the item number. If you've got any questions, Lisa is happy to answer those questions. Just send an email to studio@idealworld.tv. Shall we introduce the first product? Because this is amazing. Everybody's fallen in love with this. Look at the colour. Let's have a look at the top here. It's brand new today. What can you tell us about the Cakepop Maker?
Well, our Cakepop Maker essentially creates 12 perfectly rounded cake balls in a matter of minutes. Moving away from the traditional cake pops, they are so easy to use. They are really quick, the non-stick is fantastic, and essentially they're great for all different occasions.
It's a great gift idea as well, because I would imagine a lot of you will be buying two today. One for yourself, one as a gift. Could be a wedding gift, housewarming gift, or just a gift because you want to get your friends involved, you want to get your friends, maybe they've got lots of children. Perfect for children for half term.
Yes, absolutely perfect. The kids have so much fun decorating.
Can you tell us about the controls? How does it work? Because I know a little bit about these machines.
Okay. Essentially, it lights up, you turn it on, and literally, as you get everything prepared, 4 to 5 minutes later, it's ready to go.
And in terms of the cake pops, just in case you've led a very sheltered life and you don't know what a cake pop is, can we show some of your cake pops here? Because we will be decorating them as well, won't we?
We will, yes.
So, what's involved here? What's inside the cake pop?
It's just a cake mixture. Now, we've refined the cake mixture slightly to make it a little bit thicker, to make it perfect, to make the perfectly rounded, risen cake balls, but also strong enough to hold the stick and then to be decorated. So we've got some great recipes, and they're also included in the free manual that comes with the product.
Now, I know your price list, and you've got a very, very good price list, and you have great value, great quality. We've got a great price today, and I need to point out, a lot of our viewers know that if you join the Create and Craft Club, you can save further discount. If you're a Create and Craft Club member, you will actually pay the lowest price. Now, if you're not in the club, it's only £20 to join for a whole year's subscription. You do get a £10 credit today if you join. So for a whole year's membership, it's £10. You can then get even further discount off your Gourmet Gadgetry. Now, this item is 268476. It's the electronic cake pop maker. It does create 12 of your perfectly formed cake pops. It's available right now. It's available on a first-come, first-served basis at the reduced price, £23.39 if you're a member of the Create and Craft Club. That's the first product. I love the packaging. We'll talk more about the packaging because if you're giving it as a gift, it's all part of the whole story.
Yeah.
Now, some people tell me I waffle. Do you like waffling? If you do, it's important you get the right tool for the job. Why is this the right tool for the job when thinking of making waffles?
Well, first of all, it's a fantastic colour. It's going to look great in any kitchen. Brighten up your kitchen. But the good thing about it is it's got a fantastic non-stick.
Wow.
So it cooks the waffle from underneath and above. It cooks it evenly, quickly, and you have the option of making one large waffle for those people who are very hungry.
Yes.
Or you can make 5 individual lovely little heart-shaped waffles.
Oh, wow. We love you even more than we did 5 minutes ago. This is incredible. And again, I think it's a great gift idea. If you're watching us live on Valentine's Day, great gift idea. And the thing is, you don't need Valentine's Day to treat your other half, to treat that special person in your life. Every day could be Valentine's Day. Now, make a note of the item number. The item number's on the screen. We've got a membership price here of £23.39. Now, do remember, if you multi-buy, you only pay the postage and packaging once. If you buy 2, 3, 4 of these, On one item number, you only pay that item number once. You can take advantage of multi-line postage and packaging. Details are on the screen. And of course, the other beauty of Ideal World, we give you a money-back guarantee. So let's say you bought one and somebody else bought you one as a gift. You can always send one back. You're protected. In this preview, I'd like to move on now to something very special. And this is your luxury Belgian fondue and fountain chocolate.
That's right.
I know a little bit about chocolate. This is very, very special chocolate. What can you tell us?
It is. It's luxury. It's made in Belgium, and we've had it specially blended for us. Now, originally it's for chocolate fountains and fondues. It's got that luxury taste. However, you don't need to add any oil to this. It's specially blended with natural cocoa butters, so it's a softer chocolate. It's easier to melt. So when you're making, for example, cake pops, it's fantastic. Rather than using your standard shop-bought chocolate that you could buy over the counter, which would harden, which would go a little bit crispy, which has that sort of white tinge once it's been melted, this will melt. It will harden enough for you to decorate and set on the chocolate, but it will be nice to eat. It's so tasty. Nice to eat.
Great, great results, and oh my word, once you've made your incredible creations, everybody will eat them. They'll be gone in 5 minutes. I'm going to move on now to another pack that we've got on today's show. Presentation is very important, and I think if you're giving this as a gift for somebody, or if you're having an event, it's really nice to present your cake pops in very nice packaging. Now, we're offering item number 265916. It's the Sweetly Does It Striped Treat Bag Kit. You get a pack of 12. It includes the striped cellophane, you get the ribbon, you get the gift tag. And that is one example. I'll show you another one here. Love that one. And we've got another one here. Now, we'll say the examples I've got here are the plain bags. We've upgraded you. All of your 12 bags are the striped bags. So if I show you the striped bags that you're getting, and just to give you a little insight into what's inside the package when you place an order, it's only £3.59, less than a pint of beer in London. And you're actually getting 12 of these. Have a look. And you can place an order on the phones or the website, idealworld.tv. Now, I need to warn you, we have a lot of hungry viewers. I need to say hello to people in England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales. I'm from Wales, you're from Edinburgh.
That's right.
And I can tell already a lot of people from Scotland placing orders, from England, from Ireland and from Wales. We're being told so many people are on the phone lines, and they're not just ordering one packet of this, they're not just ordering two, they are multi-buying this. I'm being told this could actually sell out now before the end of the show. We're only 7 minutes into the show. Now, can you just... we have to go back to this because we are so busy. Just so that we're being fair to everybody and saying we're giving you an early warning, this could sell out. Can you just emphasise the different uses for this? I said that it's fondue and fountain.
Okay, yeah.
How do we use it?
We can use it in a fondue, so you can melt it, dip all your fruits, marshmallows and everything into it. You can use it in one of the home chocolate fountains. It's fantastic for covering cake pops, as you can see here.
And the consistency is very, very special because, you know, sometimes if you get the wrong sort of chocolate, it can be a bit tough and you think, that's okay. How is this different? I've noticed a different texture. It's really luxurious.
It is, and it's because of all the natural cocoa butter and all the natural ingredients that are in it, and they're really top quality ingredients. For example, you could take a handful of these buttons, put it in a mug with milk, pop it in the microwave, and it makes the most amazing hot chocolate. We
love you even more. You're amazing, Lisa, and I can see where your passion comes from,
yeah.
and we know. And for those of you who are asking if you've seen Lisa on the BBC, she has been on a very well-known BBC programme. You are passionate about food, you're passionate about these gadgets, and it is important that we use the right ingredients, because when you pick up your cake pop, you want to have that special experience. Everybody loves these cake pops because they taste delicious. Now, we do need to move on very quickly to the boxes. Oh, we've just had a question. Before we move on to the boxes,
yep.
Vegetarians calling in. They want to know,
yes.
is this suitable for vegetarians?
Yes, it is. Yes, it's also gluten-free.
And is it gluten-free, we're being asked?
Yes, absolutely.
So I want to say hello to all the people who have to eat a gluten-free diet. Yep. And if you're a vegetarian, get out the street and dance. Yes, it's for you.
Here we are.
It's fantastic. And that's a really important point, because a lot of people are on gluten-free diets. A lot of people are vegetarians. Yep. And it's ticking all the boxes. Oh, yep. My word. Do you know how busy we were 2 or 3 minutes ago?
Yes.
Even busier. I think a lot of people who might have seen Lisa on the BBC are going, we need that. All the staff have been ordering that because, remember, we can get the Create and Craft Club discount. If you're placing an order using your Create and Craft Club discount, you're only paying £4.49. OK, let's quickly move on to the boxes. Now, these are the Sweetly Does It boxes. Details are on the screen. Now, you're getting two. Can you just explain why the presentation is very, very important.
It is very important. And the whole thing about cake pops is they can be used for so many different occasions, but fantastic to give as a gift. So here's some I made earlier, and this little presentation box is fantastic. How about giving it to your mum for Mother's Day? Something a lot more different than traditional cupcakes or sponge cakes. It's just such a fantastic gift.
And you know when you go to a house party, recently I've started going to house parties again, and you always have to take like a bottle of wine or something, or if they're teetotal, I do take a bottle of milk or something. But what do you take someone who's teetotal? Take them cake pops.
Exactly.
And imagine if you've been invited to a house party. You know, if I was a contestant on Come Dine With Me, and you know they always turn up with a bottle of wine, because I'd want to win that show, and I would turn up with, you know, a nice bottle of wine and cake pops. And flowers. That would be the perfect day. But this is a very, very special gift idea. It's a nice way of presenting your gift pops. Great if children are going to a birthday party, but also it's just great if you're socialising or if you just want to share the love. I think this is a really nice way of presenting the cake pops.
And so cost effective as well.
Well, absolutely. £6.29. I've got some friends who are so tight, they'd buy those, they'd present them, and when everybody's eaten, they say, oh, can I take the box back? You can do that. They're your boxes. £6.29. Now, can we talk about sticks, the importance of sticks? We have a pack of 50 here. £1.99. If you're in the club, I think we can take that down to £1.79. Why do we love these sticks? What's the secret of a good stick for a pop cake?
Well, they're great. Once the cake pops are made and they've cooled down, they're great to hold the cake itself, to decorate it, and then to present after. You can present them something like this, or you can pop them in like a florist oasis, or even take an upside-down melon, cover it in foil, and use the sticks in it to present the cake pops themselves.
Fantastic. Now, what I'm going to do very quickly is bring up a screen here, because there's more information we need to show you. Let's just show you all of the information. Now, first of all, you need to see the melting chocolate. Now, if you want to place an order, it is item number 268478. Now, it's £4.49. And I'm telling you now, you're multi-buying this. It's suitable for vegetarians. It's gluten-free. That's 268479. Now, let's have a look at the Cakepop Maker. Now, this is 268478. Now, it's your electronic cake pop maker. It creates 12 of your cakes, and it's only £23.39. Now, if you want to place an order, lots of you on the phones, lots of you are on the website, and, oh my word, that's small. Now, this is going to, well, to make your cakes, you can stick one end of your stick into the melted chocolate, or the melted chocolate first, and then place in your cake ball. Now, freeze the pops for at least an hour before dipping your chocolate. Now, that will help keep them from falling apart when you decorate them. Always remember to shake off the excess chocolate after dipping. It will dry better. Otherwise, the extra chocolate will drip from the stick while drying. I'll give you another quick tip. You can use a, you know, that special foam that you use. I think the florists use it as well. It's a floral foam block or an upside-down colander to stand your cake pops in to allow them to set. Now, this is £23.39. Lots of tips we'll be sharing with you, and it is item number 268479. Now, shall we have a demonstration? Can we have a look at this machine in action? Very, very busy for this.
Okay, so this is the Cakepop Maker. It's just warming up just now. So you let it heat up for 2 or 3 minutes. Just to protect the non-stick coating, just got a couple of sprays with any spray oil. Now, if you don't have spray oil at home, you can use a little bit of vegetable oil or butter. So that's just warming up just now. We've got some pre-prepared vanilla cake pop mixture here. The recipe is in the free instruction manual that comes with the machine. So basically, I'm just going to put a little spoonful of cake pop mixture into each of the holes.
This is so much fun. And I'm telling you now, once you do this once, you'll be doing this all the week. And the thing is, you'll make them for yourself, but you will be sharing with lots and lots of people. And I just think this is just such an exciting gadget to have in the kitchen. And it's not one of those things where the novelty will wear off. No one will ever tire having these incredible cake pops. And it's just it's the gift that keeps giving, isn't it?
It is, yeah. definitely. And you can use lots of different types of sponge mix. It doesn't just need to be vanilla. You can use chocolate. You can even do savoury ones.
Really?
Yes.
Oh, no. Now, give us an idea of the variants then, because this is obviously a classic that we're making now.
It is.
And in terms of the savoury ones, what sort of savoury dishes could we make?
We've been experimenting with little pizza balls, for example. So you can do kind of a dough mixture, and you can add cheese, tomato, ham, whatever your favourite pizza fillings are. And the non-stick is so good that even with grated cheese, straight onto the metal here, once it's cooked, it will lift right off.
Now I'm looking. This is very, very quick as well, isn't it?
It is. So that's the mixture in. So I'm going to close it before the mixture starts to rise. And literally, we're going to leave that for now 2 or 3 minutes.
And it is literally that quick, 2 or 3 minutes, and then you've got the magic. So it's really, really interesting to watch this. So we're going to come back here. Can you tell us more about the brand as well? Because I know a lot of people might have seen you in a very, very exclusive store. Yes. Now, I know today, if you're placing an order now, when you use your Creating Craft Club membership, you're actually saving a fortune. So there's a definite price advantage buying from us today. We've got to say thank you for that.
You're welcome.
But what sort of reaction have you had from your products over the last year or so?
Fabulous reaction. People love the colour, the brand, the logo itself. It just kind of gives a bit of a classy, stylish feel. And the products themselves tell a story. They're part of, a group. The packaging's all very similar. We've gone for very sort of girly colours.
I just love it. I absolutely love them. Can we talk about the packaging as well? Because we can see the boxes here. When you buy a product, we all know that you get a box, you get packaging. Your packaging, you have put so much detail in this, and I think, whether it's Christmas, whether it's a birthday, whether it's an anniversary, when you take off the wrapping paper, the box is a very important part of the equation. I just love the styling. How much thought went into the styling of the box?
Quite a lot. We wanted to make them really attractive. We wanted to make them appealing. We wanted to make them stand out over any other product basically on the shelf. That people came and had a look at this. It's got all the information you need on it, and then obviously with the instruction manual on the inside as well. We've kept the theme right the way through. I
absolutely love it. Now we do need to go back to the chocolate, and I was going to say that 20% of the stock had gone, but that would be lying. I was going to say that 40% of the stock had gone. Because a lot of you are now multi-buying, and we're very busy with viewers in England, Ireland, Scotland and Wales, 50% of the stock of this is sold out and gone. You're clearing the shelves here at Ideal World, and this was new today. On our way to 55% of the stock selling out and going. Just to recap, your item number is 268479. It's only £4.49, and remember you can multi-buy. It's only £2.99 postage and packaging, but if you buy 3, 4, if you want to buy 10 of these, you still just pay the 1 postage and packaging on that item number. Now, I can see that something's happening here. How do we know when the cake pop is ready?
Well, we leave it for 3 or 4 minutes, then we have a little look. So we're nearly there, maybe another minute or so.
So we're going to leave that for another minute.
Yes.
I know that a lot of you are buying 2 or 3 of these. I just think these are perfect gift ideas. Is yours always out in your kitchen?
It is. There's always some excuse, whether you have friends over, whether say for Mother's Day, for Easter, for Valentine's Day. If I've got my nieces and nephews over, we'll pre-prepare them and then have lots of fun decorating. There's lots of different opportunities with these products. And
once again, if you've got any questions, then don't be shy. The reason we're here live on Ideal Worlds is because we want to give you lots of tips, but we know, like we've had a few questions from vegetarians when we're talking about the chocolate. Yes, this is suitable for vegetarians. Yes, this is suitable for people who are on gluten-free diets. But maybe you've got a question about the waffle maker. Maybe you've got a question about the boxes. Then don't be shy. That's why we're here. Tell us a little bit more about you, because obviously you're new to us here at Ideal World. We're very nosy. We like to find out about our views. So why do you have a passion for food? Where did that initial passion come from?
Well, growing up with my father was a chef, so he's always experimenting in the kitchen.
Wow.
So watching him as a little girl, I've just always been passionate about food. Myself and my sister, we've always been making cakes with my mum from a very young age. And I've just taken that with me. I just love having fun in the kitchen. I've got a lot of friends who are passionate about it as well. We do like making cupcakes and experimenting with new recipes and creating new things. So with these products, it's just endless. You can just...
I just absolutely love them. And again, your item number is 268476. It's £23.39. Something we need to do very quickly is remind you of the details for the sticks. Now, these sticks are coming your way at just £1.79 if you're a member of the Create and Craft Club. Now, you're getting 50. And again, if you want to multi-buy, you can quite simply buy 10 packs of those. As I'm talking, I'm glancing over. I would imagine we're probably within about 30 seconds of making the mixture.
Yeah.
Should we come back live and have a look?
So we'll just check. So
oh,
that's it.
wow.
The cake pops are ready.
So what do we do at that stage? We turn off the electricity.
We do.
How do we pop them out?
We turn it off now. We're going to let it cool for a minute. You can see here a little bit of the mixture spilt, where it's just risen a little bit, but that's absolutely no problem. This just literally picks off. So you're still going to have 12 perfectly formed little cake balls.
And something I've picked up on, you're talking about the non-stick. Now, I can tell by sight, I can see your products are made to a very, very high standard. If you have a very good non-stick, it just means your enjoyment is far better because you're not labouring, trying to clean them. It all just pops out. So, do you want to, we just pop those out? Ah, right.
So they simply just lift out as so.
And you're like me, a lot of my bakeware is silicone because it's important when you're working with a luxury high quality product like this, it's really important that you don't obviously scratch your non-stick. If you search on our website, idealworld.tv, you'll actually find all sorts of bakeware products. And if you're looking for silicone bakeware and if you're looking for things like that, all on the website, idealworld.tv. Now, the reason you're making that look easy is because it is easy.
It is very easy. There we are. Perfect little cake balls.
That is gorgeous. Let me just... They're absolutely gorgeous. Now, at this stage, they're still quite warm.
Yes.
Just remind us again, for the benefit of people who weren't watching earlier, what do we do at this stage? Do we let them cool down?
Yes, we do. We let them cool. And as you can see, there's a little bit of extra mixture in these ones. It literally just breaks off like that. It's that easy. On there.
Superb.
So we let them cool. So we put them to the side.
Lovely. And you're very well prepared, so I know that you've got some that have already cooled down.
Yes. Right. Here's some that have cooled down.
Lovely.
And here's some chocolate we've melted. Now, you don't need to coat them in chocolate. You can coat them in icing. You can coat them in candy melts. You can inject them with icing and jam. There's just so many different things that you can do. But for the purpose of today, we'll just use chocolate.
Marvellous. As you're saying chocolate, I just need to show the details for the melting chocolate. Now, can you just very quickly remind us, because this might be the last opportunity we have to talk about this, because we have big lorries delivering here. When we send this out, we're talking large quantities. 60% of the stock has now sold out and gone. I'll just remind you, your item number is 268479. It's your luxury Belgian fondue and fountain chocolate. New today, if you're in the Create and Craft Club, you're only paying £4.49. You can multi-buy, which is what a lot of you are doing, which is why we're on our way to 65% of the stock selling out. And I think this may well be the last opportunity I get to talk about this. Yes, it's suitable for vegetarians, it's gluten-free, but it's luxurious, and oh my word, it needs to be eaten. So, that might be the last reference I get for that because it's heading towards the sellout. I'm going to watch very closely. What are your top tips? OK, so once they've cooled, literally just take one of the little balls, pop them into the melted chocolate. OK. Roll it around. Pop the stick in. Be quite messy. Pop the stick in. Oh, wow. It's so tempting just to eat it right there, right now, so you don't actually get to present them to anybody. And that's it. It's that simple. Do we have to let that set now, or can we start to apply the hundreds and thousands and decorations straight away? Let it set for a couple of minutes. So, where are you going to put yours on your stand? In here. OK. Can you just remind us? Some people might have the acrylic stands that we've been supplying for a few weeks, but I know you've got lots of alternatives. If people at home want to make their own stands, what can we use? Yeah, you can use Oasis from a florist. Yes, yes. Pop them in there. Another good idea is to half a hard fruit, like a pineapple or melon, turn it upside down and add tinfoil to it. You can pop little sticks in that way. You don't always need to use the sticks as well. You can use cupcake cases and make them that way, but we think they look far more attractive on the sticks. Well, you've got lots and lots of options. We can very quickly bring up the details for another stand that we've got on our website. The website is idealworld.tv. Now, this is the Sweetly Desert acrylic cake pop stand, and it's £14.99. And again, you can call our operators, you can click on the website, and that's available now. OK, let's very quickly have a look how we're going to decorate these. Absolutely. So you just take your cake pop and cover it in the sprinkles like that. It is absolutely gorgeous. And as I say, the only danger, I would say, it is important that you put them to one side and you save them for your friends and family. Because it might be tempting just to eat them as you go. I think on the first day of making, I would literally be eating all of them. But do remember, if you've always said to yourself, I can't make cakes, today is the day that you grab the bull by the horns and you say, yes, I can actually make cakes. And everybody at the moment is making cake pops. Now, if I place that there, what sort of occasions could we use cake pops for? OK, so here's some we've made earlier, and these ones are for parties, for boys, for girls. We've done some little
Ones for boys, for kids, with little footballs and rugby balls on them, and even some little Christmas ones here.
They are gorgeous, and well, the thing is, you're only limited by your own imagination. And I think there's all sorts of things you can use to decorate. Can you give us an idea of the sort of things? Now, I would quite simply say, first thought, hundreds and thousands. What are the other things we should be looking for to decorate?
Hundreds and thousands, sugar crystals. We picked up little shapes from the supermarket, such as the Christmas ones. You can get them from cake shops. You can pipe your own icing as well. So these ones we've done little swirls. We've just messed this one little up, put some little sugar sprinkles on it. You can use absolutely anything.
Now, what I'd like to do right now is share some recipes with you. And if you have a look at this, this is a brilliant recipe. Now, the ingredients to make a vanilla pop cake: you've got 170 grams of plain flour, you've got half a teaspoon of baking powder, you've got a pinch of salt, you've got 60 grams of softened butter, 110 grams of caster sugar, 1 egg, a teaspoon of vanilla essence, and 60 ml of milk. Now, this recipe will make 24 cake pops with a Gourmet Gadgetry Cakepop Maker. So that there is a really, really good recipe. Make a note of it. We are very, very busy. Those of you who are asking, is this the same model that you've seen in a very, very high-end department store? But obviously we've got a better price today. This is a limited offer. Yes, it is that luxury machine. Yes, this is Lisa Scott from Gourmet Gadgetry, who many of you may have seen on the BBC. And she is passionate about cooking. She's passionate about her gadgets. And another gadget that we'd love to share with you is the waffle maker. This will be our next demonstration. Now, it is 268477. This is the electronic waffle maker. You can create 1 large waffle or 5 of your small heart-shaped waffles. It's new today, £23.39. And remember, you can order on the phones or the website. Now, I do need to give you another very, very big stock update. If you're going for 268479, this is the luxury Belgian fondue and fountain milk chocolate. 70% of our entire stock has sold out and gone. We're having a very busy show. Quite clearly, there are lots of chocolate lovers watching, cake lovers watching, but also you want great value, you love the high quality of the products, but also you like the style of the products as well. £4.49 is what you're paying if you're a member of the Create and Craft Club. If you'd like to join the Create and Craft Club, speak to our operators. £20 for a year's subscription, £10 credit, in effect £10 for a whole year's discount. That's why so many people are joining the club today. Let's talk about striped bags now. This is item number 265916. It's the Sweetly Does It striped treat kit bag, and of course you've got 12 of your bags there. It includes the cellophane, the ribbon and the gift tags. £3.59. Next up, a lot of you have been asking about those presentation boxes. They are beautiful. Your item number is 265906. It's the Sweetly Does It pack of 2 Cakepop boxes. Each box holds up to 8 cake pops, and of course, with your discount, you're only paying £6.29. Join the club. A lot of people are joining the club to get that discount. You need to ask yourself, if you're not joining the Create and Craft Club today, why aren't you? Why wouldn't you want to save that 10% for a whole year? Let's move on to the next item. A lot of you are buying the sticks. Now, I'm being told that you're multi-ordering here as well. A very busy show. 268871, and it's your cake pop sticks, a pack of 50, ideal for making cake pops and lollipops. It's your 10cm length sticks, new today, £1.79. Now, we are going to show you some magazines next. Oh, now, let me just show you. In fact, if you want to join the Create and Craft Club, your price today is £20, but you do get a £10 credit. This is a selection of the magazines. We have a lot of details online. Your item number to order, 148319, and you can order on the phones or on the website. Let's very quickly come back to that waffle maker. Let's explain fully what this waffle maker is all about, because I love the fact you've got the option of a big one or 5 small ones. Yes,
of course. And a lot of the waffle makers as well, you have to rotate and they're big and heavy. This is just a small machine. It fits very nicely in your kitchen and it makes perfectly shaped waffles because it heats them from below and above the mixture. You can put the mixture right in the middle and make one large waffle if you're hungry, or you can do 5 little mini heart-shaped waffles.
I love the design. You've actually thought of everything, and the fact that it's in the heart shape just really makes it special. Everybody's loving the colour. Viewers at home are loving the colour. We keep talking about the non-stick. It really is high-quality non-stick, which just makes life a lot easier when it comes to cleaning. Do you fancy doing a demonstration?
Course.
So remind us of the mix again and the full preparation.
Okay, so we've prepared just some plain waffle batter here. You can obviously do chocolate one, you can add fruit to it, you can add absolutely anything you like, but we're making some nice little vanilla ones today, and then we'll decorate them afterwards. So basically we just spray the waffle maker with a little bit of spray oil. You can use vegetable oil, you don't need to use the spray if you don't have it at home. And then you just pour the batter into the centre of the waffle maker. Now you need to be very careful not to put it right to the edges, because you have to remember the mixture is going to rise as it's cooking. So that should be enough. So I'm just going to close the machine now.
And presumably, the more you use it, the more you know exactly how much ingredients, you guess the ingredients.
Absolutely.
Sometimes you might put a little bit too much in the first time or not enough. So it's all about experimenting and learning how to use your machine, which is reduced in price in this live hour, thanks to Lisa Scott and the team at Create and Craft. We're live on Ideal World. If you have just tuned in, I'm Howard, this is Lisa Scott from Gourmet Gadgetry. Just tell us again, as we're waiting for that to cook, tell us a little bit more about you and the brand Gourmet Gadgetry, because we're so proud to have you here today.
Well, myself and a friend started up the business about a year ago. We've both got a passion for cooking and just basically having fun in the kitchen. So we've came up with a range of products that can just allow you to get, you know, a bit creative with your culinary skills. Try out some new bits and pieces, new things in the kitchen. And yeah, these are the products we come up with. Two of the most popular ones are the Cakepop and Waffle Maker.
Now, as we're waiting for that, I'm going to tell you really, really quickly, we've got to show you the melting chocolate again. Now, 3/4 of the stock has sold out and gone. This is a Belgian chocolate, and I know it's suitable for your fondue and your fountain. Can you tell us a bit more about this?
Of course. It's actually specially blended. It's not the standard chocolate that you would buy in a bar off the shelves. It melts very easily. And it's very tasty. It's got natural ingredients added, especially cocoa butter, which helps it to melt, which makes it flow with the likes of a home chocolate fountain or fondue, but it also means it's perfect to melt. So you can have it with a variety of different foods, you can have it with hot chocolate, you can have it to coat cake pops, or even drizzled over a waffle.
Now, again, we're being told there are lots of you on the phones, there are lots of you on the website, and I know that if you get this home, you're going to fall in love with it, and you might regret not buying two. Because if there's someone in your life, maybe you want to treat, maybe it's your sons and daughters, maybe there's someone who's been very kind to you over the last couple of months, and you think, what can I get them? If it's a lady who's been very, very kind, imagine turning up to say, do you know, you can get everybody a bottle of wine to say thank you. Imagine saying, I know you enjoy cake making, I enjoy... maybe the friend enjoys waffling. You can say, so I've got you a waffle maker. But what more do you want to tell us about these? Because I love the cake makers.
Yeah.
I love the waffle maker. Why do you think your brand has been so successful? Why is everybody buying these in such quantities? What is the magical factor of your products?
It's quality. We've gone for quality, and it's the non-stick. I've used so many waffle makers in the past, and you try and take the waffle out, you're there for minutes, trying to lift it out, and then you have to turn the machine off, let it completely cool, and scrub where it's all got in between the grooves, where it's just not a very good quality material. But you'll see from this that the waffle lifts right out.
Yeah.
You can literally make the next waffle straight away.
And it's all about getting the right tool for the job. Whatever you buy in life, it's always important to get the right tool for the job. If you're looking for a drill, you can buy a basic drill that's really hard to drill into the wall, or you can get a really good quality drill and you get a better result. If you're looking to make the very best cake pops, if you're looking to make the very best waffles, I can't think of a better option. They're compact as well, because, you know, in the old days, some products were so big that they were cumbersome. These are very compact. The footprint is very impressive, but it's all in the eating. How far off are we with these waffles?
I'd say about a minute or two.
About a minute or two. Now, I'm just going to check on the stock update on the fondue and fountain chocolate. Now, way over 3/4 of the stock has sold out and gone. It is suitable for vegetarians, it's gluten-free. Can you just remind viewers, how do we melt this chocolate? What are the options to melt this chocolate?
You can melt it in the microwave in a bowl, gently. So you would pop it in a bowl, melt it for maybe a minute, mix it and pop it back in for another minute. If you don't have a microwave, you can melt it in a sort of bain-marie style in a hob. So basically, we just put a pot of boiling water onto the stove, put a glass bowl on top of it, put the chocolate in, and melt it gently that way.
I wonder how many people watching now are watching this thinking, I've never melted chocolate before, I've never made a cake before. You know, in life, a lot of people think, oh, I won't be able to do that, I won't be able to do that, I can't do that. And sometimes in life, something happens, and you get a bit of a buzz, and you say, actually, I can do that. I hope that quite a few people today watching now say, actually, I think I can make cakes. I've never made cakes before, and this gives you the confidence. And we are very, very busy. What would you say to somebody watching now who's maybe never baked a cake before? Why is today the day to step up to the mark and embrace the challenge?
It is, because, for example, with the Cakepop Maker, it's so simple to do. You follow the instructions in the recipe manual, you make up the mix. The mix is enough to make 24 little cake balls. Anybody can do it. You just put the right amount in, the cake balls come out, and then you can decorate them any way you like. I mean, I'm not fantastic at decorating cakes, but they're so simple to do. They're small, they're easy, and they look so effective just by using, say, chocolate and sprinkles.
Now, I think, looking at the clock, I think that our waffle might be ready. And you literally turn the power off.
Yeah.
What happens next?
So you literally open the machine.
Oh, wow.
And there we have it.
Now, they are gorgeous, and I like the fact you can either make one large one or 5 small ones. Now, how would you dish that up? Presumably, you're using the silicone bakeware again.
Yes.
What I wouldn't want to do, because I've got a lot of non-stick in my kitchen, and I don't like using metal utensils, and I think all manufacturers would say don't use metal utensils against your non-stick.
OK, so you just take the silicone bakeware.
Wow.
And turn out the waffle like so.
Now that's incredible. What I like to do, if I just hold this up here, I'll hold that still for you. Come in really closely and look at the quality, the result that you've got there. And I think the even baking is very, very important. How did you feel? Because obviously this is your brand. How did you feel the very first time you saw these products and you opened up the packaging and thought, wow, this is my baby. This is my product the way I wanted it to be. How did you feel?
Great, absolutely. But the thing I was most nervous about, especially with waffle makers, is that the mix is going to get caught in between the grooves. And they're just such a nightmare to clean. But as you can see, the waffle's just been lifted straight out of here, and it's clean. It's ready to use again.
It is fantastic, and you haven't actually had to clean this. Now, would you decorate this? What would you do next if you've got a waffle? What are the options?
OK.
Oh, I like you even more. I've just seen them.
So to decorate this, I would just add some cream.
Oh, wow. And some beautiful
fresh
fruit. And, of course, when you've got waffles, it's a great way to start the day. But a waffle, if you're a bit peckish, a waffle is great at any time of the day, even like an evening snack.
It is, yes. Yeah, you can have them savoury, sweet, and then we're just going to drizzle some of our lovely chocolate over the top. And it's so tasty.
Now that just looks sensational. And again, if you're having a dinner party and you want to do something different, not everybody would turn around and say, well, dessert is decorated waffles. But the waffles, they taste really gorgeous. They're quite light as well, aren't they? The way in which these are made, because some waffles can be huge, these are really, really the perfect size.
They are, and they're light as well, and you could have fun as well. You could make them waffles, you could break them into all the little hearts, put them in the middle of the table, have your melted chocolate, have all your different toppings, and let your guests decorate them themselves.
Are we allowed to cut into them? Can we try them?
Yeah,
have we got knives and forks? Because I was looking around because I was hoping because I was hoping to have but they're all saying have a bite. I could actually pick up the whole thing, but we don't actually have any knives and forks at the moment.
Just break it into the little heart.
Oh, let's do it. Let's.
Like so.
Yeah. Well, ladies first.
There you go.
There we go. There we go. Let's pop that out. Do you know this is actually a really interesting point? Because this is so well made, you don't actually need to cut it. It actually falls into place.
Yeah, the grooves actually section the waffle off, so when it comes out in one, you can break it into little hearts.
That's perfect. That's absolutely gorgeous. Now, I know a lot of you are joining the Create and Craft Club to get the extra discount. If you want to know how to join the Create and Craft Club here at Ideal World and at Create and Craft, take a look at this.
Are you a member of our craft club? If not, then you're missing out on the 10% discount on every craft purchase you make with us, whether online or over the phone. Unless you're a member, you won't have access to our exclusive members-only online content, where only club members get to enjoy the online projects and downloads, or even get our special club members gifts, where you can order a fantastic craft product by only paying for the postage and packaging. As a reward for joining, you'll receive our exclusive Create and Craft Club badge. So make sure you wear yours at the next craft show or event to take advantage of exclusive club offers, gifts and discounts, and to meet up with fellow club members. All club members will receive our fantastic, informative quarterly craft magazine, full of hints, tips, presenter insights and exclusive competitions. Why not involve your family? We have expanded our range from kids craft to specialist machines, from painting to knitting, and from sewing to jewellery making, bringing you the very best brands and guests from around the world. What are you waiting for? Join the club today, because we also give each new member £10 credit to their account too. So whether you're joining for the first time or renewing your membership, we'll give you £10 to spend with us using that fantastic 10% discount. So if you're crazy about craft, then there's no better club than the Create and Craft Club. So order 148319 for the great price of just £20 to become a member right now and get all these fantastic features.
And that's how easy it is to join the Create and Craft Club. If you've just joined today, welcome aboard. It's a world of discount. It's a world of benefits. And, of course, a lot of our people are members of the Create and Craft Club because they're into card making, they're into knitting, they're into pottery. We have all sorts of craft. Cake making is a big part of Create and Craft, our sister channel. Now, I know a lot of people are on the phone lines and the website for the Cakepop Maker. Because people are joining us all the time, can you just reintroduce the Cakepop Maker?
Yes, OK. So cake pops are really popular in the UK. They are fun. Basically, the traditional cake pops are quite difficult to make. So we've got this cake pop maker machine. You literally just pop the cake mix into the balls, shut the machine, and 3 or 4 minutes later, you've got perfectly formed cake pops ready to cool and decorate any way you like.
They are absolutely fantastic. And we talked about quality. When you buy anything in life, you want quality and you want value.
Yeah.
I think today you've got the perfect balance of the right price, the right value. We're giving you that extra discount if you're a member of the Create and Craft Club. But the quality is superb. It means it's going to be very, very easy to clean. Now, we've just had an email through, and this comes through from Babs from Letchworth Garden City, and it says, "Hi guys, love this, but I missed the beginning of the programme where you were putting in the batter. I will absolutely love making these, but could you tell me if I can also make savoury pop cakes?"
Well, you can, Babs, absolutely. We've actually had fun doing this ourselves. We were making little pizza balls where you add a savoury mix rather than a sweet cake mix. You can add cheese or any of your favourite fillings for pizza, so a little bit of tomato puree, some ham. And the non-stick on this is so good that even though the cheese will bubble on the surface, they still lift out as easily as the cakes that we did earlier.
Fantastic, Babs. And she says, all the best and many thanks. Much love, Babs. Kiss, kiss, kiss. Well, we send 3 kisses back to you, Babs, from Hertfordshire. Lots and lots of messages coming through. Lots of people saying how much they're loving the products and they're buying the products. What would you say to people who've never, ever made a cake before? Presumably, get cooking. Yeah,
get cooking. And the cake pops are so easy to make. As I say, once they're made, they're easy to decorate as well, and they're fun. They're fun for everybody to get involved.
Absolutely. Well, I think we should do another live demonstration. Can we do another mix? And
of course
let's go right back to basics.
OK, so we've made up a vanilla cake pop mix following the recipe. It's very similar to a cupcake mix, however, it's a little bit thicker.
Yes.
So just so that it will rise into the top of the machine and make the perfect little balls. So we've pre-made the mix. The mix recipe is available in the instruction manual. There's a couple of recipes in there, and also there's lots more recipes to follow online on the website. But you can also create your own.
Well, that's the thing, because when you've got a machine like this, you can experiment and you can have so much fun. And then, of course, the more people that buy them, the more people will come up with ideas and share. So how do you know exactly how much mixture to put in?
You just guesstimate. So basically, just a little bit over the line.
So a little bit over the level. It's not level,
Yeah.
it's just a little bit more than level. But half of the fun of going for this incredible cake pop maker is experimenting.
Yeah, it is. And it's a whole case of trial and error as well. You can see I probably added a little bit too much to this one here. But because the machine is hot, you don't have time to ponder. So you've got to get cracking with it.
I was amazed how quickly this starts to cook. Now, I'm flicking through the user guide. We've got the user guide for the cake pop maker, and there are lots and lots of ideas for various cakes in here. And as soon as we finish dispensing this, I will show you some of the illustrations. I've just found some here. Let's have a look. And in fact, I've picked up the wrong one here. Where's the one with all the recipes? There we go. I've got it here now. So we're talking about vanilla cake pops. We've got the chocolate cake pops. Well, so far I haven't found a single cake pop that I don't like. And then
there's also almond ones, lemon cake pops.
If you have a look here, inside, if you're starting from a level starting point and you've never ever made these before, a lot of information in here. If I just quickly flick over, it even talks about decorating. So you've got suggested coatings: milk chocolate, white chocolate, dark chocolate. You could go for sugar balls, sprinkles, hundreds and thousands. Oh, crush nuts. I hadn't even thought of crush nuts. They would be really, really good.
Crush nuts and chocolate would be lovely. Oh. But the good thing is the mix in here is enough to make 24 cake pops. So you have to think, the mixture to make that would cost you roughly between £1 and £1.50, and that would make 24 cake pops. So if you're doing that for presents and popping them in the box, for example, you're saving yourself lots of money. Certain shops on the market actually sell cake pops on the stick, pre-made for £3 per cake pop.
And when you think how much love and how much attention's gone into it, people will pay £3 per cake pop because you know they've been made. You know, as I say, some people pay £4 for a pint of beer. With that, I would actually pay £3 for one of them. But when you think how cost-effective this is, once you've got the right tool for the job, you can make, well, you can make them for all sorts of events. Now, I know a lot of you are asking to see the details for the sticks. Now, the sticks are coming your way in a pack of 50. They're only £1.79 if you're a member of the Create and Craft Club. And again, you can order on the phone lines and you can order on the website. That's working out at 3p per stick. 268-871. We're going to show you a picture very, very quickly of those stripy bags. Now, this is a kit of 12. So you get the cellophane, you do get the ribbon, and you get the gift tag. £3.59. Your item is 265916. We need to very quickly show everybody the melting chocolate. We'll bring up the details on the screen. This is flying. Can you just remind us why 80% of our stock has got? What is it about this melting chocolate?
It's luxury chocolate. It's easy to melt, and it's got cocoa butter added to it, so you don't need to add any oil when cooking, which of course would alter the taste. It tastes delicious. As you can see, this has been melted for quite a while now, and it's still melted. You can use it with chocolate fountains, chocolate fondues. You can coat cake pots with them. Drizzle over your waffles, make hot chocolate with it. It's divine.
And of course, when you buy the right chocolate, you get a really good consistency. Can you talk to us about the consistency and the smoothness of that chocolate?
And it's such a good quality chocolate.
It's lovely and warm.
So this has been melted now for about half an hour, and it's still melted. It's a very easy to melt chocolate, and that's with all the natural ingredients in it. If you used any sort of bars from the high street to bake with, as all the cake makers will know, it would when you coat the cake pops, it would make them white. The chocolate doesn't melt very well. This is just divine.
And of course, in terms of storing, we've had questions. People want to know what's the best way of storing your chocolate. Where do you put it to store?
Just in your cupboard at home.
So it doesn't need to go in the fridge.
No.
Do some people put it in the fridge? And should you avoid putting it in the fridge?
No, you can do. You can put it in the fridge, but if you're using it, it's best to have it at room temperature.
At room temperature.
Yeah.
And it is the best of the best. Now, we're coming straight back to the Cakepop Maker. Now, is this nearly ready?
It is.
As you're doing that, I'm being handed some price comparisons as well, because a lot of you have gone for this. We've had a very, very busy show. And can I say thank you for watching Ideal World? This is Lisa Scott from Gourmet Gadgetry. Very, very successful company. We love the fact that you're here at Ideal World, and thank you for the price. Now, we've got Cakepop prices here. Now, let's have a look. Now, I've just been handed this, and it says a box of 8 from £18.95. If you were to buy cake pops, 16, 37.80, 24, 55.20, 32. It goes right the way up. If you were buying 40 cake pops, £89. And these are all prices. I've just been handed these, so the team have been looking online at prices for cake pops with delivery £5. Now the novelty box of 8 from £22 and 15 pence. A novelty box of 40 of your pop cakes, £105. Because if you think about it, if it's for a wedding or something, people would pay, people might pay £210 for 80 of those.
It's a professional cake company that make them,
Because you are getting something very, very special. What you are buying is edible art. It is edible art. Now, this is the most exciting bit. I'm watching.
And they're ready.
Yes. Now, can you remind us again of the non-stick here? Because this is a very high-quality cake maker.
Absolutely. So they're non-stick, so the cake pops literally just lift out like so, leaving no mixture behind. And obviously these ones we've put a little bit too much mixture in, but that doesn't matter because they come out, and once they're cooled, you just literally pick the edges off.
Now, I'm going to ask in a second if I can decorate one of these.
Of course you can.
No, look at that. Every time you look at the little indentation there is no cake mix left behind. And it's so important that you do buy the right tool for the job. And just imagine how many years of fun you'll have with this. £23.39. And can we just show that? I know it's still warm. Is it safe? I'll tell you what, I'll show one of the cold ones over here. If I pick up a cold one, I really want you to see the packaging here. I want you to see the colour. Well, look at that. Gourmet Gadgetry. And that is just the most sensational cake maker. Once you've made your cakes, of course, you need to decorate. So what we're going to do, the very warm ones we'll let cool down. We've got some here that have already had time to cool down. Can I have a go?
Of course you can.
Right.
OK, there's your stick.
Marvellous.
So just pop your cake pop into the chocolate.
OK. Now, if I just move these cake pops out of the way and these cake pops out of the way, I'll just experiment here. So if I just move the ball around, and then once I've got a good coating, presumably I just cup this and then just place that
Push it in
there.
Quite far, yeah, right in the middle.
Oh, yes, that goes right the way through. And then...
Just tap it on the side gently to let the chocolate drip.
And it's important that I don't tilt it because I don't want the cake pop falling off.
That's right. So you just let it drip for...
Just a few moments.
A few seconds, yeah.
And then, shall I place it in the stand just over here? Oh, wow. Now, if I just place that there. If people at home don't have an acrylic stand like us, could you tell us about the alternative? What could they use to stand the cake pops up?
Of course, you can use a piece of Oasis that you can get from your local florist, or something you've always got at home, fruit. You can half a melon or pineapple, turn it upside down, cover it in tin foil and put the little sticks in it. Decorate for a party. I
just flinched and they all shut. They said, keep going, Howard, keep going. So I think, do you want me to throw some more in?
Yeah,
all right, wow. Right, so let's make another one here. Because the question I want to know is, you know when you've got the chocolate on there, how many minutes do we need to let that set before I can start to decorate?
It's best to pop them in the fridge, but 3 or 4 minutes, so we can have a go at decorating them quite soon.
So would you pop that in the fridge for 3 or 4 minutes?
Yeah, and then it's ready to decorate.
Oh, wow. Because I've noticed you've been using some swirly cake mix here.
Which is just icing. You can use it in one of these, or you can make a little piping bag at home yourself.
Fantastic.
You can have a go.
Let me just pick that up there. I need another stick, so I'll just grab another stick from you if I may. This is very, very Moorish. If you want the sticks, we've got packs of 50 for £1.79. I just pop that in there. Perfect. And then, as you said, just leave that
tap it,
for around about 3 seconds. I've just got a little bit there. Let's knock that one off. Because I think we're striving for perfection here. You want that perfect coating. And as I've dabbed that there, let's just place that there. And then... Shall I make one more? Because by the time I make another one...
we can use the first one.
We can use the first one.
Yes.
Marvellous.
So there we go.
Oh, now, if I were talking, I'd be licking my fingers here. I'll just give that a nice even coating. Do remember, around about 80% of the stock of the melting chocolate has sold out and gone. Can I just take another one of those sticks? Yeah. Thank you very much. And I can see why you're so hooked on this.
It's not put me off chocolate either.
But the thing is, now obviously on a TV shopping channel, we're not allowed to make claims about chocolate. I always say to people, go and do your own research. Now obviously you shouldn't eat a barrel load of chocolate every day, but I know enough, and I've researched chocolate enough to know that when I eat chocolate, I feel really, really good, but I don't eat it every day. And I think you need to do your own research and enjoy chocolate. Chocolate is a part of life that's there to be enjoyed. Now, we're getting questions through. People are asking, can we make... Oh, thank you very much. Can we make profiteroles in our cake maker?
You can put any mixture in here. Absolutely. Anything that you want to turn into the perfect ball.
Do you know what? I want to say thank you to everybody for watching Ideal World. Again, if you have just joined us, we're having a very, very busy hour. And I'll tell you why. We have an incredible product. And for those of you asking what products do we have on the show, we're going to do a quick review. There's only about 4 minutes before the end of the show.
Okay.
We're going to bring up the details for, if we come over here, the Cakepop Maker. Can you just tell us briefly in a nutshell, what is this incredible machine and why have we been so busy?
It makes 12 perfectly formed cake balls in a matter of minutes.
And if I just show you inside, the non-stick is the best of the best. And you're going to love this when you get it home. 268 476 2339 with your club discount if you're in the Create and Craft Club. The packaging is very important as well. It is top-notch, the perfect gift. Wedding gift, birthday gift. Just buy one for somebody because you love them. Now, the waffle maker, again, same high quality. Again, from Gourmet Gadgetry. This is 268 477. It's £23.39. And again, that non-stick is the best of the best. Great packaging. If you want to take advantage of your discount today, you can place your orders right now and only pay £23.39. Now, I'm being asked, the team is saying, how can I show the waffle? But I think the waffle was so good, the crew have taken off and they've eaten it. What happens is they take it off and they've eaten. We can't show you the waffle that we made because everybody's eating out the back. But what I can do is show you a picture of the waffle here. I like the fact that you can either make one large waffle or 5 individual waffles. Now, let's very quickly move on to the melting chocolate. Can you tell us a little bit more about the chocolate, just in case people weren't watching earlier?
It's got natural cocoa butter in it, so it's a luxury Belgian chocolate. It melts at much lower temperature. It's perfect for chocolate fountains, chocolate fondues, for decorating cake pops, drizzling over your waffles, and it makes the most amazing hot chocolate. And
you are going to love it, and I can see why people are multi-buying. You're buying 3, 4, 5 bags of this. People are asking, what's the shelf life of this, which is a really valid point.
It's got a long shelf life. This one, for example, is April 2014, so over a year.
Fantastic. You're asking about the bags. If we move over here, follow us along here if you want to move along down the bus, please. We've got 12 bags here. It's all about presentation. It allows you to make 12 of these. So you get the label, you get the ribbon, you get the cellophane. They've got the stripe design, 265,916, £3.59. We'll move on very, very quickly to our presentation boxes. These have been very busy as well. And I just think, if you're going to a dinner party, it's easy to take a bottle of wine, take some cake pops. What's for dessert? Take your own dessert. And this is coming your way for £6.29. 265,906 is your item number, and we're actually giving you 2 of these boxes. And again, you can place an order on the phones or the website. Finally, I'll squeeze in the details for the 50 sticks. Again, important to have the right tool for the job. They're the perfect size, the perfect length. 268,871, £1.79. And what I need to do very quickly is show you our website where you can order. This is idealworld.tv. We've only got about a minute before the end of the show. We need to decorate our cake pops. And what I'm going to do, I'm going to let Lisa Scott do the honours. That was the very first one that I made.
Okay.
And we're going to decorate. What I will say in the last minute of the show, if you've seen something you fancy, do place an order on our phone lines, 09056 48 48 48. And you can place an order on the website. That's idealworld.tv. So that's idealworld.tv. 268476 is your item number. Now, what we're going to do is just apply a little swirl. And that is a gift to everybody watching now who didn't receive a Valentine's card. That is for you. I need to say a massive thank you to Lisa Scott from Gourmet Gadgetry. You are amazing. Give us a kiss. We love Lisa here at Ideal World. Can I say thank you for watching? Enjoy your products and check out the website idealworld.tv. You're watching Ideal World. Stay on the phone lines and the website, a very busy hour. Up next, it's Hunky Dory. At 5 o'clock, hot off the press crafting. And at 6 o'clock, another chance to see your spellbinding